What's going on, everyone? Just wanted to make a short little video to celebrate How to Train Your Dragon's 10th year anniversary. I cannot believe that this film has turned 10 years old. It was so awesome seeing this back in the theater in 2014. Time flies. So, unfortunately, I did not really collect too many of the How to Train Your Dragon 2 figures besides the miniature figures and some of these human characters, or the Vikings. But here we have Drago, Hiccup, and Astrid. Pretty cool looking figures. They didn't really make too much of a toy line for How to Train Your Dragon 2, and then it just kind of went downhill to How to Train Your Dragon 3. Starting off with Hiccup, you can notice probably he is missing his flame sword. I'm still looking for that in the storage, probably put it away a long time ago. So this figure is pretty cool. There's another variant that is included with the Astrid 2-pack. However, I do not own that one. There's also a Snotlout figure, which I did not get from the second film. You can remove Hiccup's helmet, and there's Hiccup. He does not sport the green eyes in the film, or in the hairstyle look a little bit different. As you can see, Hiccup's hair looks a lot different. I gotta say though, this figure was well done for its time. I get it's a kid's toy back then, and I got it when I was a kid. The helmet accessory is pretty cool. Has some cool spike detail on there to resemble the Night Fury, toothless. And we can see back here he's supposed to have his little wings. There was another version of him that had the flying variant, I believe, in a playset. As you can see also as well, he does have some knee movement here as well. Though it's a little bit tricky to have him stand. He doesn't have any elbow articulation, just shoulder articulation. Get my hand out of the way so you can see it. He has that cool little dragon logo there. They tried to make it. The armor overall looks pretty accurate. It could have been a little bit darker. I think the head sculpt's still pretty decent. Up next, I have Astrid looking fantastic. This axe actually is from the first How to Train Your Dragon Spin Master figures. I don't own the actual axe for this version of Astrid, so I just came up with my own idea here, I guess. Pretty cool. I do like this one a little bit better than the Hiccup one. However, this one is just overpriced nowadays on the internet. If you can find it for cheap, get it for cheap like I did. Let's get rid of that weapon. Articulation is pretty much the same as Hiccup, with just the shoulder articulation, the upper arm articulation. The head sculpt doesn't really move. It doesn't really move at the neck. Somewhat of a neck there, but it doesn't really move due to all of the Viking fur. I'm just going to pronounce it as that. The waist articulation doesn't really move for some reason. Not sure why. Right here, rotates at the knees, and this one I think stands a little bit better. The head sculpt looks pretty good, and it does resemble Astrid pretty well. Last but not least, we had Drago, the main antagonist of the film, besides Eret. This one does not move at the head at all, as you can see. The braided hair is just everywhere. Even going to the shoulder articulation, so you can't really rotate the arms in an upward position if he's going to command the dragons. I still have his weapon, his little spear. At least I hope that's his weapon, I believe so. So you can just have him T-pose or somewhat, I guess. Some pretty cool armor details. In the promotional images, there was more paint on the figure, but that's alright. Got some knee articulation, so pretty much they all got the same articulation. The head sculpt's pretty good. That is a creepy nose, though. I personally think every Spin Master How to Train Your Dragon toy line went down the drain as they progressed. Head sculpts on the first movie figures were very much accurate, pretty accurate. It has brown eyes, not green eyes. This one, the head sculpt isn't as accurate, but I mean, they're kids' toys, so I'm not going to be judgmental about them. However, I wish we did have some more collectible How to Train Your Dragon merchandise out there. That would have been awesome. I prefer more collectible type stuff, but here he is in all his 3 suits throughout all 3 films. I wish they would have given us the adult Hiccup, aka when he was the chief at the end of the 3rd film. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, I gotta say, I like both figures. However, this one just really has trouble standing more than this one does. I guess because the legs are thinner. And they don't really articulate, but they're still pretty cool. I wish the scaling was a little bit better, but I mean, I believe Astrid did get taller, but it looks like Hiccup got taller in the second film. Because he used to be shorter than Astrid, I believe, in the first film. The original still scaled pretty good with the second movie versions and the third movie figures. But it just seems like the first movie had a lot more greater potential in their figures when they created them and they sculpted them or whatever they did to create them. I guess you use a file. I wasn't really sure how they created these, but I gotta say these are a lot better sculpted and they took a lot more time to make these for some reason. So everyone, that was my little How to Train Your Dragon 10-year anniversary review. Hope you liked it. If you liked the content shown, likes always appreciated. I'll be doing more videos soon, and also I got some Mario figures coming up to review soon. I might get that Baby Peach soon, so if anyone's waiting on that, I'll have those reviews probably out shortly. I'm still looking for Baby Peach, but I did find the wave. So they're definitely on the way at my local Target.